All right, thanks to Dawn Hall and Cooking for Busy People, we have our main course and we have our dessert for Valentine's Day dinner. And again, it's the middle of the week, so we don't want too many cocktails, but maybe 3, right?
Yeah, we'll go with
John,
3
John Jacob is here, and he's my favorite bartender in the whole wide world.
Well, thank you.
An expert, an artist. So we thought, what 3 cocktails can we make that just seems kind of special for your sweetheart?
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with the berries and bubbles. This is a drink that we do at Mancy's Italian, and we're going to start with raspberry vodka. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces. There. And then I'm going to reach for the Grand Marnier. Grand Marnier is an orange-flavored cognac. You could substitute Cointreau, or you could do triple sec. I like the Grand Marnier.
It smells good. Is that the Grand Marnier that I'm smelling?
Yeah, you smell the orange.
I smell the orange
and
right
the raspberry
away.
right together. So last bit, I'm just going to put a little bit of cranberry juice in there. Then I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to prep my glass.
I love the prep the glass dealio. That says professional. And do you have any history of this particular drink that I should know about? You're pretty good with that.
No, this is something that we have always featured at Mancy's Italian. It's a crowd favorite, and it just seems right. Well,
warn me next time.
I will. Then a little bit of bubbly in there.
Okay.
We're going to use Prosecco. It's an Italian sparkling wine, and it rivals champagne, so it's something that you can easily find. Give this a few shakes.
It's the workout portion of the program. Oh, it's pink.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
That's pretty.
There you are.
I do that with your arm too. That is.
Cheers.
Thank you. All right, I'll taste test. I think it'll get rid of whatever ails me, right?
Oh, it will.
That's good news. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so this is medicinal. Oh, so good. All right, it's good. All right, what do we got next?
Well, I'm going to go with the Pomegranate Kiss. What better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than with champagne or Prosecco? So I'm going to use pomegranate liqueur. I'm going to pour about 1 ounce down in the bottom.
This is some top shelf stuff. So can you get a low-end version of this?
Not really.
Like if I was trying to save some money.
These are less expensive than, say, your Grand Marnier or some of your high-end vodkas, and you can find these at the Andersons, most liquor stores. All
right, so you start with that.
That's the pomegranate liqueur, and then I'm going to reach for the Saint Germain. It's an elderflower liqueur, and it just complements
I love elderflower liqueur. It's one of my favorites.
Pretty bottle too. And then I'm going to add orange bitters. This is optional. I just like the background flavor of the orange with the pomegranate. Now you don't have to mix this because the bubbly is going to do all the work, but if you do it gently. And you're going to pour it very slowly because you don't want it to foam all over the place.
It'd be like when you see the kids put the Mentos in the...
Yes.
That'd
we
be
have
cool.
explosion, right?
So very slow pour with this if you don't want a mess.
That's right.
You don't look so impressive. And so now what?
I'm just going to give it a little...
Garnish?
A little garnish, a little twist on the side there.
The garnish is what makes it. The raspberries in here and your little lemon garnish on top turn what I would say is a regular cocktail into a John cocktail, right?
That's right. Last one is a chocolate raspberry martini. Now, there's a lot of variety in making a chocolate martini. You ask a handful of bartenders how they make it. They could do a lot of things. They would go with a vanilla vodka, chocolate liqueur. They could use chocolate liqueur, Bailey's. There's a lot of variety.
So, but a martini is a classic drink that we really in the last decade or so have turned into something totally different.
It's totally different, yes. A martini is actually made with gin, dry vermouth, and bitters, orange bitters. And so we've kind of switched it around, put a sweet drink that would normally go in a rocks glass, put it in a martini glass, and that's what they are these days.
When I turned 21, went to the bar, and thought I would order a martini because it sounded so grown up. So I ordered a martini, and I hated it.
Oh,
hated
yeah.
it. I have grown to love them, though. as an
adult. A gin martini or a vodka martini? Vodka martini.
Vodka martini. When you see me out, just buy me one of those. We're good to go.
You'll have to try a gin martini. I have quite a few of them.
Okay. All right. Only you will serve me the gin martini, so I don't
Fair
have flashbacks to 21.
Well, this we're going to use 360 double chocolate vodka. This is a great base. Then we need to get the raspberry in there. So I'm going to reach for the Chambord. It's a black raspberry liqueur. We used that for the nuts and berries last time.
Oh, yeah.
And then normally I would use Bailey's, but my longtime friend and coworker Adrian prefers the Godiva white chocolate.
I didn't even know they made.
Oh, yes. They make a dark chocolate and a white chocolate, and that's something to keep around the house.
Shelf.
Oh,
Look
yes.
at that.
That gives it a beautiful cream base. And once again, I'm going to step over here.
This is such a nice thing to do for your Valentine, right?
Yeah.
Is it a busy night Valentine's Day at the bar?
Always.
Always.
Always. So with this, you want to chill the glass first. When you put the chocolate down, it won't stick if you have a room temperature glass. So if you chill it, you rinse it under a little bit of water, and then you stick it in the freezer. It'll have this nice color to it, a little bit of frost. I'm going to do my best Jackson Pollock here, just kind of give it a little design.
It's art.
It is. Art in a glass.
I love that part.
Nice lavender color.
That is something.
A couple of...
okay, the John Garnish.
Why not? Let's put a little chocolate raspberry in there and drop her in.
All right, let me take a little bit. Oh, that's like dessert.
It is.
It's like dessert.
It's a great way to finish off a meal.
There's nothing about martini except for it's in the martini glass.
That's right.
Right?
But it's still wonderful. It's a great drink to have.
Look at the glass, though. That is really cool.
And it stays on there because you've chilled the glass.
Because you've chilled it. Okay, so Dawn, you want to come over? You can take a couple of samples if you want. How's the table looking over there? Dawn's dinner.
I'll tell you what. You guys want to sit down and you can taste?
All right. So we've got
sounds good.
a drink. All right, and we've got all of these recipes are going to be on fullplate.tv. And have a seat, guys.
Sounds good.
Go ahead. All right, Dawn.
Slide over.
When it comes to the dinner, this we said for 2, but you really could do 4. This is a pretty big dinner you've got going.
Right. I love having leftovers.
And then we kind of cut away when you were plating. What do you have? What's your sauce here?
That's just the juices from the beef. That's
So
it,
you
with the
put that-
seasoning.
Just drizzle that over the top.
Will you do me a favor? Just take a little taste, both of you, and just tell me how you like it.
Okay. Yeah, you start, John, and I'll hold the plate. I'll hold, you serve. You try
It should
some.
be nice and tender.
There you go.
Right.
All right, John.
Swirl.
You're the taste tester.
The outside should have a nice crust on it, and the
That's
inside
wonderful.
should be good. And you could even do it with the twins.
I could.
Ta-da! We won't explain. All right, thank you so much. All of the recipes, again, on fullplate.tv. We'll have John's and Dawn's and Cooking for Busy People. Yay, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, don't get in trouble for that drink, Dawn.